Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I recently placed an order on the Wet n Wild website because I was very curious about some of their new products. So if you guys would like to see what I think of some of the new products, some of the old products, and some of the limited edition ones that I picked up, then just keep watching. So from their new collection, I picked up their Mega Lashed Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. I also picked up their Big Poppa Mascara because I've heard really good things about this one. I've also been wanting to try the Cushion Contour for a while, but stores near me didn't ever seem to have it. So I picked up that. And then I noticed two limited edition special packaging type things. This one is the Love Blush. It's pearlescent pink. I guess this was for Valentine's Day. And then this one, which is a fantasy maker, which is usually at Halloween time. This is the Illuminati highlighter. Looks like this. So first things first, I'm going to pop on a little foundation and then we'll start with the concealer. So see you in a sec. Okay, I applied a little bit of the Stila Hide and Chic Fluid Foundation. This one is in Fair 2. Now let's try these Incognito concealers. So I have the shades Light Beige and Fair Beige. They were sold out of all the ones that said neutral. Okay, the packaging is a flat paddle wand type of situation. Okay, so I still see a lot of the blue, but we'll see. And it seems like it dries very quickly. It's already almost set on this side. Yes, it dries very fast. So I'd say work on one eye and then put the product on the second one when you're ready. As I said that, and then I'm putting it on both eyes. Such a creature of habit. I do feel like patting it in with my fingers seemed to work pretty well, but I'm still not totally sure about the coverage. I can still see the blue under my eyes, so I don't think it's a great concealer. It's just okay. Still feel like I need more right in the center right here. It covered really well on my chin though. Just not so sure I'm sold on it for the under eyes. So I feel like from afar this looks good. Maybe I'm just being picky, but I still feel like I see the blue right here. So perhaps this would benefit from a color corrector. I just feel like I'm still seeing a bit of shadow, and I have a feeling my husband's gonna come home and say, "Are you wearing less makeup?" Because whenever you can see the blue through my concealer, he tends to comment on it, and let's be honest, the blue is very evident. I've gotten comments my entire life about my under eye circles. Am I tired? Am I feeling well? So I'm quite used to it. But we'll see. So next up, let's try the Cushion Contour. I am very curious about this. I do really enjoy cream contours. Comes with a little puff inside. I don't think I'll be using that. And I did previously have their peach and green color correctors, and I really liked them too, but I found that they dried out very quickly. That was the only downside. Okay, this is the shade right here. It looks a bit warm. We'll try it. I'm just gonna take what's on the lid first. Okay, cream contour. I'm not so sure about this. This is more of a bronzer. This is very warm. I don't know who would be contouring with this shade. I feel like a contour needs to be slightly cooler than this, but it did warm up the face pretty well, and it dries down very quickly. It doesn't need to be set. These products seem to dry very quickly. The concealer and the Cushion Contour both are very fast drying. So just be aware of that. Maybe if you have a deeper skin tone, you would like this as a contour, but for me, this would be a cream bronzer Or if you're very, very fair, perhaps a cream blush, like a very tan, bronzy blush. But I mean, am I complaining about how it went on or how it looks? No, I just wouldn't call it a contour. I'm just gonna lightly powder my face and then we'll be back to try the other face products. Okay, next up we have this really fun looking blush. This is the Love packaging in pearlescent pink. It does say limited edition. And I don't think that I've really used Wet n Wild blushes before. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have, so I'm curious to see what I think of this one. It looks like it's gonna be like a peach with a gold shift to it. It says pearlescent pink, but it doesn't look very pink to me. But yeah, it's like more of a peachy pink. That's actually quite pretty. It's like a peachy pink with just a hint of like a gold sheen to it. And as I'm blending it out, I'm seeing even more of that sheen to it. It does have like a nice sheen to it. I'm trying to pack it on so you guys can really see the color here. So I would say it's more of like a corally shade, not a pink shade. And it does have just like ever so slight gold sheen to it. It's not like a highlight, it's very, very subtle. So it does have a nice gold sheen to it. It's very subtle, but I think this is pretty. It's like a kiss of color, especially for like the spring and summer. I think this is really nice. I feel like it would look even more beautiful with a setting spray just to kind of like give it a hint of like a glisten. So I'm just gonna use my Skindinavia here. Yeah, I feel like that got even more sheeny, if you will, with the spray, just to kind of give it that extra punch of glow to it. So now it's time to try this highlight. I don't know if this is gonna be my shade, but I just thought this was really pretty. This is the Fantasy Maker highlighter in Illuma Naughty, like you're bad. This might have been part of their Christmas collection, actually. And it has their beautiful star design imprinted onto the highlight. This is the shade right here. Okay, so it's gonna be like a peachy champagne, and I don't know if you guys can even see that. Right here. It does blend in with my skin color until I turn, and then you can see it. So it might be a little too dark for my skin tone, but as always, we will give it a try. It looks a bit dark on the brush, so now I'm nervous. Okay, so it looks really pretty from the side. Moment of truth is from the front. Okay, I see just a little, a very, very, very slight cast of color right here when I look forward. But it's really pretty, so I feel like as the months warm up, this will be like a perfect shade for me. Yeah, see, it looks fine on the Cupid's bow, so I think this shade will be just fine for me. I like it so far. So we tried concealer, contour, blush, highlight. Only thing left is the Big Poppa mascara. The claims on this is get bigger volume, bigger lift, bigger thickness, bigger impact. It says 500 plus crimped bristles catch every single lash. It says bye-bye limp lashes. I like the sounds of that. Okay, Big Poppa has like a crown on the top. I don't know. I guess if you're Big Poppa, you're the king of your universe. I don't really know. Okay, it's a thin hourglass wand with multi-directional bristles. Usually they're just like straight up, but they're like this. Maybe that's the trick. Let me zoom you in so you can see what it does to the lashes. One coat gives me thin, separated volume. That's pretty. It's like a wispy volume. Second coat. Wow, it's getting all the baby lashes here too. Second coat looks amazing, and like I mentioned, it gets all the way to the lashes on the inner part of my eye, which I don't think any mascara does. Except for this, the Smashbox Superfan one. That one did work really well for the inner lashes, but this one works even better. Let's try a third coat. Wow. I didn't even realize I had lashes that far in. Guys, this is impressive. I mean, yeah, some's getting on my eyelid, but I can easily clean that up with a Q-tip once it dries. And same on the bottom, lots of smudging to the skin under my lashes, but I will wait for it to dry and then I will clean it up with a Q-tip. Pretty impressed. Okay, so this is the way that the mascara looks. I would say 3 coats on the top and 2 on the bottom. I did have a little difficulty smudging off the mascara because it takes a long time to dry. This is actually still wet, so it's still transferring to my skin, so you're gonna need to wait a little extra time to rub off the mascara that gets on your skin, because this is one that I would say has a longer drying time than most other mascaras I've tried. However, I really love the end result. It almost looks like you have fake wispy lashes on, and I intentionally didn't do any makeup on the lid so you could see my lashes clearly. So I'm really impressed with the mascara. I love the end result. Like I mentioned, just wait a little longer for it to dry. Okay, so let's do a quick rundown of what I think of these products. The concealer, I feel like I'm still on the fence about. My face looks fine. Like I really liked it for concealing scars and acne. Like you can't even see my active acne here or on my nose anymore. So it does a good job of covering. I'm just not so sure about covering the under eye blue tones. So like I said, perhaps with a peach color corrector and then this, it would probably work really well. It is not making my eyes look crepey or old. It's not making my chin look dry. And it might have oxidized slightly more on the peach side, so I'd probably have to use more of the lighter one than the deeper one, or get a better shade match, like one that said neutral, instead of the ones I got, which were Fair Light and Fair Beige. It's a good concealer. I'm just not sure if it blows me away like my current favorite, the Hourglass Airbrush Flawless Concealer, I think it's called. That one is definitely top of the line right now for me. The Cushion Contour, while it is not really a contour shade for me, it does work well as a base. It dries really quickly. So if you only want to do cream products, I think this is a good one to use that will not slip around on you. It will not slide. It will not wipe off. Like it dries down quickly. The blush is really pretty. It's got a very slight golden sheen to it. I mean, what you're seeing here is the highlight. But on the apples of my cheeks and underneath, that's all the blush. So this is a really pretty blush. And I think this blush was like $1.50, $1.75. So I think it's a good blush. I'm curious to see if it will last all day. But as of right now, I do like this kind of corally gold sheen shade. It reminds me of like the MAC Holiday one from that Nutcracker collection with the stars in it. That's like a pinky peach with a gold shift, but that one's a bit more intense of a gold shift. The highlight I really like. I'm surprised by how much I like this highlight. It doesn't look chunky. It's not glittery. It's just this nice, like I would say a champagne with a hint of peach. I think it's a really pretty shade, so I will definitely use that one. But I would say the standout of the bunch has to be this Big Poppa mascara. I've tried a lot of mascaras in the last 2 months, guys. You guys have seen it on my channel. It's the Lash Freak, it's the CoverGirl Clean Fresh, it's the Lancome Idole mascara. I tried the Revlon mascara. I tried the Pixie mascara. I tried the Too Faced mascara. I think this one will be in my top 3 depending on how it dries down and how it lasts throughout the day. If it's going to transfer to the skin under my eyes during the day, then it won't remain in the top 3. If it's going to flake off, it won't remain in the top 3. If it's going to be impossible to remove, like the Maybelline Sky High mascara, then it won't remain in the top 3. That one's impossible. It's like taking off a waterproof mascara times 3. So far, in my top 3, best thing I've tried from this video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing me try some new Wet n Wild products. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.